What is up? Welcome back to yet another video here of Train Terms Talk Show. This is episode 8, as you can see, and we're going to be talking about all the liveries of BNSF Railway. We'll be doing it to the other Class 1 railroads as well. It's just that the first one we're doing is BNSF, and then the other ones will come out. Alright, so let's get this started.
There are many liveries for the BNSF Railway, and we are going to tell you the names of all of them so you can improve your train lingo when you are with your rail fanning buddies. First off, let's start with BNSF's first ever livery scheme. This is what it looks like. The name of the livery is called H1. The H means heritage, and 1 is the model number, which basically it's saying that it's the first heritage scheme or livery. This livery can mostly be seen on General Electric C44-9Ws and Electromotive Diesel SD40-2s and EMD GP38-2s and some Electromotive Diesel GP60Bs. And now, next up we have another BNSF livery scheme called H2, in which this time it is a little bit different. The yellow lines on the side were thickened a little bit, and the black font was changed to a yellow font as well. That is pretty much the only difference on the locomotive. And this livery can mostly be seen on BNSF's General Electric B40-8Ws, some General Electric C44-9Ws, General Electric AC44CWs, and AC44EV, and also used on BNSF's Electromotive Diesel SD70 MAC, and also used on some General Electric ES44 DCs. And now, next up, we have this other livery here. This livery is called Heritage 3 or H3. Anyway, this livery is seen on GEVOs, ACES, the SD70 MAC, the SD70 MACE Rebuild, and General Electric B40-8W. And now, our final heritage scheme. This heritage scheme is called H4. This is now the final heritage scheme on BNSF, but there are still other liveries. They're just not heritage schemes. This livery is actually seen on Electromotive Diesel SD40-2s, Electromotive Diesel GP60M, SD60M, SD75M, some Jeeps, and General Electric B40-8W. Now that we have officially went over all of the heritage schemes, it's time to move on to some other BNSF livery schemes. This livery that you see on your screen is a Smurf unit. The Smurf livery is only seen on one BNSF locomotive type, which is the Electromotive Diesel GP38-2s. There are multiple GP38-2s in the Smurf livery, but they are rare to see. Very rare. And now, here's another livery on the BNSF Railway. You'll see this livery right here on your screen is an Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe paint. However, though, this is actually a patched Santa Fe locomotive owned by BNSF. And some people say that it's a BNSF unit in ATSF paint. This livery is called a War Bonnet. The BNSF War Bonnet scheme can be seen on Electromotive Diesel GP60M, General Electric B40-8W, General Electric C44-9W, and Electromotive Diesel SD75i. Now this next livery is actually very, very similar to the War Bonnet livery. However, though, there is actually a difference. The War Bonnet livery says Santa Fe. This livery is called a fake bonnet, and instead of saying Santa Fe, it says BNSF. So it's pretty much a war bonnet, but if it has BNSF lettering, that's a totally different livery, and it is called the fake bonnet. A BNSF fake bonnet can be mostly seen on Electromotive Diesel GP60M, Electromotive Diesel SD75i and SD75M, General Electric B40-8W, and General Electric C44-9W. Now, this next livery is also in ATSF paint, except it's different colors. It is called a blue bonnet. That's the wrong kind of blue bonnet. Change it! There we go. That's the blue bonnet that we were talking about right there. An ATSF blue bonnet. Today, this blue bonnet livery is only seen on Jeeps and an Electromotive Diesel SD40-2. That's about it left. There are only 65 ATSF blue bonnets left. This BNSF locomotive that you see on your screen is green. Why is that? Well, that's because it is in Burlington Northern paint. To be honest, there's actually no name for this livery. We're just going to call it the Green BN livery for now. The Green BN livery today is now only seen on these locomotives, Electromotive Diesel Jeeps, Electromotive Diesel SD40-2, and Electromotive Diesel SD60M. This next livery is also in Burlington Northern paint. However, though, this time it is different colors, and this time there's actually a name for it. Or two names. This is Executive or Grinstein paint. This livery is only seen on one locomotive, and that is the BNSF Electromotive Diesel SD70 MAC. The term executive is used most of the time, or some people call it Executive Mac. There are actually two different kinds of Executive Macs. Here's a comparison. Notice the two difference. On the bigger photo, the number is written on the side, and the BNSF is written on the side of the cab. On the smaller photo, the BNSF mark is written on the side and the locomotive number is written on the cab. That is the only difference. This livery that you see on your screen is one of my all-time favorite liveries of BNSF Railway. It is called the BNSF Vomit Bonnet. There is only one SD70 MAC in the Vomit Bonnet paint. Well, there was until in the year 2013. BNSF 9647, the only Vomit Bonnet locomotive, was repainted into Heritage 3 paint. This next livery of the BNSF Railway. Now, this livery that you see on the screen, you notice anything? I think you do. It is actually similar to the H1 livery. However, though, it is not an H1 locomotive. The name of this livery is called the BNSF Great Pumpkin. This livery is very, very rare. Probably a little more rare than the Smurf livery. This is only seen on one locomotive, which is the Electromotive Diesel SD60M. And now, we have officially went over every single livery of BNSF Railway. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for some more awesome content of trains and gaming. And I will see you all later in the next video.